Hello everyone. Welcome to Unit 2, Writing a Sentence. Today we're going to talk about Section 2, Using Parallel Structure. Parallel structure or parallelism means that each item in the list or comparison follows the same grammatical pattern. It is an important element in English writing, especially when you are listing, comparing, and contrasting things or ideas. Why is it important to maintain parallelism in a series? First, sentences with parallel structure are much easier to read and process than sentences without a parallel structure. Second, using parallelism can help writers avoid grammatically incorrect sentences. If you are writing a list and the first item in your list is a noun or a noun phrase, write all the following items as nouns or noun phrases as well. If the first item is an infinitive phrase, make all the others infinitive phrases. If the first item is a verb phrase, make all the others verb phrases. Let's look at the following pairs of sentences. Which one do you think follow the rule of parallelism, A or B? A. My math class is made up of Chinese, Italians, and Canadians. B. My math class is made up of Chinese, Italians, and some are from Canada. Sentence A follows the rule of parallelism because three nouns, Chinese, Italians, Canadians, are used in a row to describe the people in the class. Let's look at another pair of sentences. Which one uses a parallel structure? A. The students who do well attend a class, they do their own homework, and practice speaking in English. B. The students who do well attend a class, do their homework, and practice speaking in English. Sentence B is in parallel structure because the three verb phrases attend a class, do their homework, practice speaking in English are used in a row to describe what the students who do well usually do. Here is another pair of sentences. Which one do you think uses parallelism? A. The teacher wanted to know which country we came from and our future goals. B. The teacher wanted to know which country we came from and what our future goals were. Sentence B has a parallel structure. The two parallel parts, which country we came from and what our future goals were, are both noun clauses. In what situation may parallelism be used? You may use parallelism in the following situations. 1. Parallelism is used with coordinate conjunction and, or, but. If in a sentence you join words, phrases, and clauses with and, or, and but, you will need to use parallel structure. For example, the states regulate the noise created by motor vehicles, but not by commercial aircraft. You need to know what rights you have and how to use them. Pesticides cannot be sold if they have a harmful effect on humans, on animal life, or on the environment. In these examples, parallel structure is used because of coordinate conjunctions but, and, or. 2. Parallelism is used with correlative or paired conjunctions. If sentences have paired conjunctions such as both and, either or, neither nor, and not only but also, use parallel structure Look at the following sentences. Both Anne and Jim have complained about their noisy neighbor. You can choose either French fries, baked potato, or mashed potatoes. Many people are neither concerned about pollutants nor worried about their future impact. If this project fails, it will affect not only our department but also the whole company. Have you noticed that every sentence has a paired conjunction? That is why parallel structure is used. 3. Parallelism is used for items in a list after a colon. If there is a list of items in a sentence and the list is following a colon, all the elements in the list should be kept in the same form. Which of the following sentences has a parallel structure? A. An English dictionary can be used to find these word meanings, pronunciations, correct spellings, and looking up irregular verbs. B. An English dictionary can be used to find these word meanings, pronunciations, correct spellings, and irregular verbs. Sentence B has a parallel structure because all the 4 items after the colon are either nouns or noun phrases. On the other hand, in sentence A, 3 items, word meanings, pronunciations, correct spellings, are noun or noun phrases, but looking up irregular verbs is not a noun phrase, so sentence A does not use parallelism. 4. Parallelism is used for phrases or clauses of comparison. When you connect 2 clauses or phrases with a word of comparison, such as then or as, use a parallel structure. Which of the following sentences use parallel structure? A. I would rather pay for my education than receive financial aid. B. I would rather pay for my education than receiving financial aid. Sentence A uses parallel structure. The 2 phrases, pay for my education and receive financial aid, are both verb phrases, so they are parallel. However, in sentence B, one phrase is a verb phrase, pay for my education, but the other one is an ing phrase, receiving financial aid, so sentence B does not use parallel structure. Let's look at another pair. Which sentence uses parallelism? A. The language skills of the students in the evening class are the same as the day class. B. The language skills of the students in the evening class are the same as language skills of the students in the day class. Yes, sentence B uses parallelism. Sentence A seems to be comparing the language skills of the students in the day class, but these 2 items are not comparable, so sentence A is not a good sentence. Sentence B compares the language skills of the students in 2 different classes, so sentence B makes sense because of the parallel structure. Please also note here, you don't have to repeat the language skills in sentence B. You may use the pronoun those to avoid repetition and redundancy. The language skills of the students in the evening class are the same as those of the students in the day class. All the words in the same item do not always have to be repeated in the second. You may repeat all or some of the words, depending on what you wish to emphasize. The following sentences are both correct. Before you write a paper or before you take a test, you must organize your thoughts. Before you write a paper or take a test, you must organize your thoughts. Finally, here are some proofreading strategies you may try. 1. Skim your writing and pause at the words and, but, and, or paired conjunctions, both and, either or, neither nor, and not only but also. Check on each side of these words and phrases to see whether the items joined by them are parallel. If not, make them parallel. 2. If you have several items in a list, put them in a column to see if they are parallel. 3. Listen to the sound of the items in a list or the items being compared. Do you hear the same kinds of sounds? For example, is there a series of ing words beginning each item? Or do you hear a rhythm being repeated? If something is breaking that rhythm or repetition of sounds, check to see if it needs to be made parallel.